Yo. Can somebody explain me? Alright. I uploaded a 4-part episode, alright? It's now 5 parts. This is the 5th fucking part, dude. Because it is my job to make sure, really, that this series is, it's always, the playlist is always in accordance with how many episodes there are. And so, I don't know how, but apparently, even after uploading 4 parts, which I originally thought was way too much, I thought I only had to do 3 parts for an episode, so we could get back to the count. Apparently, I need 5. What? I'm like an episode. So I don't know what's up. Maybe something happened with the playlist. I might have to rearrange some stuff with the playlist. I might have to fix it up again because something's up, man. I mean, something's up, man. Something's up. That's not right. No. I did not skip 5 days. I mean, I think in total throughout the entire series, I think we can all agree that I've at least skipped under 50 days throughout the entire series, individually. But that's not the point, all right? Come on. You really gonna tell me, playlist, that this episode has to be a fucking 5-parter? The entire day, all right, it is the day after the first 4 parts were recorded. And I'm still uploading this. Legitimately, the 4th episode, alright? The 4th part literally just came out 2 fucking minutes ago, dude. It's wild. I also forgot that I need to sort of, grind this event. Even though I'm already done with it, but anyway. We're gonna talk about some stuff. But it's not what you think we're gonna talk about. So I'm recording this on the day that I should technically be recording, Liari's book club, which means I'm not recording Liari's book club today, because I guess this will count as my episode for the day, but it's not, because now it means that I'm skipping today, because this episode is technically last episode's episode? That's fucking confusing, isn't it? So, yeah, welcome to episode 1234E. Or as I'd like to say it, the Aftermath. Now, welcome to the Aftermath of Aida's Vesta. It's a bit of a strange episode that I'm making here. I'm here to talk about some stuff. So, I am a bit of a dumb, alright? And I don't mean that in the wrong way, I'm not an idiot, It's just that I misread things. I'm a person who, kind of just reads headlines and doesn't read too much into them, right? But that's very rare. I mean, wait. I do that commonly, alright? But I more so do it with stuff relating to Memoria Freese than the news. Because if I see a news article and I see a title that catches my eye, I read the news article. But with Memoria Freese, in fear of getting spoiled by things, I don't look further. And so, folks, I've been kind of hyping up this thing for, the past 12 episodes about there being an event that it's going to collide with a certain magical index and Memoria Freese. But unfortunately, that is for a certain magical index, the mobile app. And so I didn't know that until last night, and I felt so sad and so dumbfounded. I was so excited for that collaboration. I mean, it technically happened, but just not in Memoria Freese. And a similar thing happened a few months ago when they announced that Konosuba was gonna have a collaboration with Memoria Freese, but it was gonna be on their app. And so I don't know what to do, because this whole series has been about Memoria Freese, and seeing as there's been events in the past, I'm pretty sure a certain magical index event is already over at this point, which kind of sucks. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure, because the announcement where I saw it was posted a month ago. And And so that kind of sucks. And so I'm kind of left at a stalemate here, folks, because it's always been about Memoria Freeze. But my question is it wrong to download other games, right, that are having a collaboration with Memoria Freeze, and then play them and put them a part of the Memoria Freeze everlonging series? Is it okay? Okay, is it wrong to do that? Is what I'm basically saying. Is it wrong to, download the apps that Memoria Freeze download the games that Memoria Freeze is having collaborations with, and then record the collaborations, and then post them as a part of the series? Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Because I don't know. I don't know if it's wrong or not. And I think this is legitimately one of the first questions that I really want an answer to. Is it wrong to do that? Because I don't want to, out of nowhere, just start a new series, even though I've done that like multiple times throughout all these episodes. I don't want to randomly, out of nowhere, start a new series on a different app, or of a different app, and then suddenly just, not care about Memoria Freeze. Because I love Memoria Freeze. I mean, I've been enjoying this game for a long time. And so, should I experience the stories, those collaborations, that Memoria Freeze does with other games, and should I put them, should I put them into the Memoria Freeze series, because it still technically has to do with Memoria Freeze, it's just not in the Memoria Freeze app. So that's kind of one of the big questions that I'm asking for this episode. And the other thing is that, like, there's a lot of different ways a collaboration can, be a collaboration. Collaboration, in the case of Memoria Freeze, is, there's a story. There's a story between the characters of another anime and its anime. But then there's other collaborations, like, let's say, like, with freaking Fortnite, right? Fortnite has collaborations with, like, superheroes or, like, characters from Marvel. But they don't have a story. It's just the character themselves. It's the character, and it's the skin and the character and the power. You get the point. It's not so much a story is told. It's more of there is, like, a little animation, like, PV, whatever you call it, like, promotional video and all that shit. But that's not really, there's not, like a fully fleshed out story, between, like, how Fortnite and freaking Thanos reacts, or, like, interacts. And so I've always just assumed that, when it comes to Memoria Freeze and other anime, it's, when I hear the word collaboration, I'm like, oh, there's going to be an event, and that event is going to entail a story. Now, I don't know if that story element of collaborating with Memoria Freeze and another anime, via their games on mobile, is the same for if another mobile game, or if another anime decides to collab with Memoria Freeze and Memoria Freeze's app. So I don't know if it's the same. Vice versa. And so I want to do some deep digging, but I don't at the same time, because I don't want to be spoiled. And so I think I think I gotta figure out something. I want to figure out something, because I want more of these events. Speaking of events, there is a new event that's coming out pretty soon. I heard about it in my freaking YouTube feed. It seems really exciting. It's another one of those. I'm not really gonna even spoil this, because I don't know what's gonna happen in it, but I know I can guess what's gonna happen. It's like another one of those Does what? It's like it's like Midsummer Lover's Tale kind of, but just like autumn, I guess. Um, I believe Ryu's gonna is gonna be in it. A few other people are gonna be in it. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a real chill event to play through after the insanity that Aida's Vesta was. Now, I'm gonna talk about some other stuff here because this is the Aftermath episode, and as much as I'd love to talk about Aida's Vesta, honestly, okay, I'll dedicate a minute or two to talking about Aida's Vesta. Aida's Vesta was just single-handedly, absolutely dominated every event that's ever been in Memoria Freese. That was miles better than I expected, miles more intense than I expected. I loved, 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 I loved. I loved, I loved, I loved, I loved, I loved, I love, I Levi from Attack on Titan, Levi from Attack on Titan, folks. Do you remember Levi from? Okay, so what I'm basically saying is I really love the event. I love everything that they did in the event with every character. There was so much emotion there at the end. The final 4 hours. The final 5 hours, this episode really in total, very emotional. There was so much of everything. It was incredible. I am blown away because I just am, man. Like it's insane. The greatness of that event. Oh yeah, I should probably do this right now. The greatness of that event surpasses anything I would have expected. From the twists to the fights to the finale, like just absolutely beautiful. I love that so much. It was so worth it to finish that. Oh my lord, that was such a great event. Like I really can't place on what was so. I'll just list it. The writing, spectacular. The animation, spectacular. The character designs, spectacular. The music, the music was incredible. Like the fight scenes were incredible. Like everything, like from the backgrounds to to the sounds, to the music, to the ending, to the twists, to the conversations, to the revelations, to the reveals, to everything. Everything was just, even the credits were so good. It genuinely felt like a proper ending in a way to Memoria Freese. But the fact of the matter is that we're going through, we're still reading through the manga of Memoria Freese, and we're basically restarting the whole story from there. And so, as we're restarting, I'm sure that Fujino Omori and co. have so much more left to do. It's so cool. I appreciated that event. In the end, I appreciated that event more than I ever thought I would. It was everything I could have expected, and even more. Like even more. It was incredible. I genuinely think that event is just out of that event was out of the world, dude. That was out of this world. Like everything, like from the characters, it was just great, dude. Like even though I didn't get to listen to all the VAs, you guys were great. All right, the Down Memo team, you guys were great. Everybody that worked on like anything in that event, dude, even if you were just like an assistant, or not an assistant, but if you were like one of the people who, had to get freaking coffee for one of the designers or whatever, yo, even you, shout out to you, my guy. You're incredible. All of you who were involved with this event. In fact, every single event that I've played through in this series so far, even the ones I didn't play through, even the ones I didn't even finish, like the Attack on Titan one, and the freaking the Kino's Journey one, like all of them were so good. Especially, it's incredible. I'm thank you, genuinely thank you. And I know those. Yo, we got a Beamethus. Oh my god, this is so cool. Yo, we're about to make an insane team, by the way. Yo, if y'all thought that the team we already have already, if you thought the potentials was crazy already, nah, Holmes. We're about to get an even crazier thing. We're going to keep on doing this, by the way. Because I have to get all the characters in this. No, but yeah, the event was incredible. I even loved the final attack that Bell did. Even though it was the Bell from part 1 or 2, dude, the attack that Bell did was so cool. I legit thought it was, like, intentional. I thought the game was intentionally telling me to do that. It was so cool, man. Everything about that event, from the fights, the graphics, to the music, to the just incredible. Out of this world. I love the Dan Memo team. I really, really just want to support, dude. I really hope making this series supports them in some way. Like, it's so cool, dude. It's really, it's beyond me, dude. It's so cool. Now, saying that, I want to team up with the Dan Memo team, honestly. Because I kind of have a story, right? I have my own plot going on in Memoria Freese. And it kind of... It's kind of slow, you know? And I bet you've already forgotten some parts that I've shared of it. Especially, like, the Part 7 prologue or whatever. Or the Act 7 prologue. Because it feels like 200 episodes ago that I did that. I know, folks. I know. I'm really slow with some of this stuff. But that's why I need people to help me, man. I really need people to help me. Because the stuff that I want to do for the, as much as I hate to say it, for the rear end, you know, since we're somehow, in some shape or form, reaching to a conclusion, even though it's gonna take a long time, we're somehow gonna reach a conclusion to everything in this series. I wanna be able to get people to help me. All right. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. There's a lot of stuff I want to share. And there's a lot of stuff I want to blow all of your guys' minds. Because the story that I have, although it's not as amazing as Aida's Vesta, it doesn't even reach the level of Aida's Vesta, it is a very interesting story that I want to tell. And although it's not going to feature like all of the characters in Memoria Freese, because alright, so what I'm making, right? I'm not making no fan fiction. Alright? I'm not making no fan fiction. As you can see, I'm not making no fan fiction, especially from I kind of am, kind of not. Well, kind of like fan. I'm making something. It's technically fan fiction, but like I'm not making anything like. I want it to be actually good. I don't want it to be like. Not saying that fan fiction isn't good, but all fan fiction. I want to make something intriguing, entertaining. I want to make something really, really stand out with this series. Because everything that the Dan Memo team has created that we've played throughout this entire series has stood out massively. But I want to be able to make something, right, in this series. And I've already started doing that. But the way I want to continue it is in a way that almost is on par with the Dan Memo team. Not in writing specifically, but in art. And so I wanna be able to do something. I wanna be able to tell a tale. Not a tale of familias, not a tale of heroes, but a tale. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that. I want to tell a tale. That's all I want to do. But I've had a basic premise in my mind. You know, I've written some things here and there. I have some ideas, but I don't know how I want to really present them. I don't really know how I want it to go. Like I do, but I don't. And so when the time where I eventually have all this stuff planned out, I'm going to be re-releasing the prelude to Act 7, but I'm going to be releasing it like in its fully fleshed out form. And so what you've seen before, like if you do remember... Oh, it's Haruhime. Cool. If you do see the fully fleshed out... if you do remember the, like, not quite fully fleshed out form of Act 7 prologue or prelude or whatever you want to call it. If you've already seen it, you know, cool. Keep it in your mind or whatever, but I'm gonna re-release it. I'm gonna re-release it in the same form, kind of. But you know, it'll actually be the full thing, so you'll see a little bit more and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I want to work on. It's just I need to get in contact with people. I need to do stuff because I can do stuff. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. But I think this time I want to be able to do something really cool. And it's going to be really interesting. It's just going to take me a while and a lot of courage to be able to ask some people to help me out. So, yeah, I have a lot of plans. This also includes... actually, does it include that? No, you know what? Maybe I can manage with Basketball Crusades. Maybe I can manage with that, I think that's the best I can manage. Out of all the plot that I'm preparing, I think that's the one thing I can manage to deal with. Ooh, okay, we're gonna go Vesta. Oh, that's what Prometheus sounds like. Cool, yay! Oh, that's cool. Is it an assist? Or oh, dude, if it's not an assist, it's gonna be so. Oh, okay, it is an assist. Okay. All right, I want to get Vesta. I want Vesta to be a an assist. No, I hope Vesta can be a fighter, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be an assist. Or, sorry, an adventurer, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be an assist, but whatever. In any case, yeah, this is, I have a lot of ideas, but if I'm going to do what I want to do... Ooh, can we get Vesta? Yes! Oh, that was so lucky. Alright, this is great. Wow. Alright, that's really satisfying. Yeah, I just, I have a lot of ideas, have a lot of things that I want to do for Memoria Freese. Over the next episodes, I really need to come up with a list of things that I need to do, because there's a lot of things, especially with Rosa LaFreeze, because Rosa LaFreeze is basically supposed to be like I've said it multiple times. It's like the middle. It's like the eye of the storm of the series, which basically means like it is almost like it's the point. It's like the middle ground between plot and then like events. It's like the middle ground between plot, events, like, you know, all the side story stuffs. Like it's like the middle ground or it's like where all of it like sort of is gonna like culminate. Does that mean no, not culminate? It's like it's sort of it's like Rosella Freeze is like what do you call it? Not a juggernaut. What do you call it? It's like a catalyst. It's like this centrifugal. It's like this centrifugal. Okay, is that even a word? Hold on. Before I start using some fancy words, sounding like I'm trying to sound like I'm a freaking like 5-year-old or whatever. Centrifugal. I've heard that word before. It's centrifugal force. Hold on. Centrifugal. Yeah. Centrifugal. Yeah, centrifugal. Oh, yeah, moving or tending to move away from a center. Yeah, it's the centrifugal catalyst for Memoria Freese. And what centrifugal, centrifugal catalyst basically means, right? It basically means it's like it's going. It's the center of like Rosella Freeze is the center of like the hurricane of Memoria Freeze, or like the entire series to say like it is the center of this entire series kind of thing. But that doesn't really make sense because centrifugal means moving or tending to move away from a center, and so it's sort of like it's in the center, but it's going to eventually move away from the center. So it's a centrifugal catalyst, but it starts off in the eye of the storm. And so it's a complicated concept. But I'm pretty sure it makes a little bit more sense now. So it's basically, it's a part of the series that lays in the eye of the storm that'll eventually become the centrifugal catalyst for that will lead the series throughout. It's almost like a speed boost. Like it's almost like a third gust of wind, because like the first gust of wind Memoria Freese was like getting into it and all that kind of stuff, and that lasted for a very long time. Sure, there were some little speed boosts here and there sometimes with the events, but I believe that the true second centrifugal force, or the true second like catalyst of the series, or the true second speed boost, was episode 1. It is a fighter. Yes, I'm so happy about that. Was Memoria Freese, or not Memoria Freese, was episode 1000, and so knowing that Memoria Freese is sort of like, especially with the last few days, been like a kind of like, oh, I'm skipping a few days, like college is doing this and that to me. I'm having to do some stuff. It's sort of like I feel like I'm getting out of Memoria Freese again. And, this episode, episode 1234, the 1234 episode, is definitely a significant catalyst, as a significant speed boost back into the series. But it's not. It's gonna get a little bit downward from here, folks. A little bit. I'm gonna try to stabilize this series for a while. But eventually, at the end of Rosella Freeze, all right? At the end of Rosella Freeze, hopefully leading to the beginning of the plot, will be the true first centrifugal catalyst of Memoria Freese. So that's all I'm gonna say there. I know, a bit of a weird thing saying all that. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Belle. So then we can have all the boys. And now, actually, getting all these characters is going to be very, very important for Rosella Freeze. Okay, so now that I've talked about Rosella Freeze, the plot, the events that I've messed up. I've talked about Aida's Vesta, and I've talked about a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to finally talk about this. Alright, so hear me out. Hear me out, folks. I have a bit of an idea, right? A bit of an idea. And here's my idea. There is a lot of things that we have not finished throughout the series. Right? There is a multitude of things that, related to events that we have not finished throughout the series. So I have a plan. And it's a small plan, small idea. And it'll be completely unrelated to Rosala Freeze, because everything's unrelated to Rosala Freeze. The plan is, I want to be able to finish Event Extravaganza 9.5, aka freaking Duo of Sun and Moon, and I also want to be able to finish a bunch of other stuff. So, hundreds of episodes ago, there was this 5-parter that I did, that, went across 5 days, in which I finished a bunch of stuff relating to Memoria Freeze, whether it was related to Sword Oratoria, whether it was related to this. It was just basically like an extravaganza of stuff. And so it went on for like 4 or 5 days, and then I stopped it once, I eventually, finished all that. And so it was a lot of stuff, because I was what? It was a lot of stuff because there was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of recording. There was a lot of story that I was going to get through. I think one of the episodes was just doing a bunch of like War Game and Record Buster and whatever was back then. And so that's what I did. And I did that for like 5 episodes straight. And it was really, really cool. I forgot what it was called. It was called like the something. And that episode, or those episodes, are a thing that I have not done for a long time. They were very rare. It was I think it was like a one-time thing. And so I want to be able to do something like that again. Of course, I'd have to, like, remember what I actually named that whole, like, series or event or whatever. But I'd like to bring it back for its sequel, in which we wrap up a lot of things again. And so the first thing we would probably wrap up is, finishing up, Duo of Sun and Moon. We'd also wrap up, what is it? We'd also wrap up, shoot, let me think. Okay, I'm going to be honest, that's right now, but I'll come up with things along the way. There's a lot of things that I want to finish, it's just I forget what they are. But one of them will be that, and so I don't know when that's going to happen. My best guess, maybe like October, November. I really have to plan out the next few episodes of Memoria Freeze, like I really do. Which kind of sucks because I usually don't plan out stuff, but I have to now, because if I know what I have to record on each day, that'll help me massively over the coming weeks, especially with college and all that. I'd like it to be a thing where I can just record Memoria Freeze in the morning, because that would help me out so much. Yo, if I can record episodes of Memoria Freeze in the morning, you know how much that will help me? I really should have done that today, but of course I didn't, because the episode was still, uploading, so. But yeah, I'd like to do that at some point. I'd like to be able to do huge episodes, or not huge episodes, but episodes in the hey, we finally got Belle! Yes! Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. Oh, I'm an idiot. We already got Belle, didn't we? I forgot about that. Oh, I just wasted like 100 and... I mean, if we get Makoto or Wealth, I'll be happy. Oh, wait, didn't we? Oh, well, pretty sure we already did. Well, kind of feel like an idiot, but whatever. At least we got a bond. I ain't gonna cry over that. We got a bond, so. Yeah, but that's basically all I want to say. A lot of stuff coming, and I know that I always say that, and I know that I always don't deliver sometimes, or I say that and then I say it multiple times and then nothing ever happens. But trust me, something will happen. Okay, we got a bond for wealth. This is good. I hope we got Makoto. Because if we didn't get Makoto, well then shoot. Alright, well, whatever. At least we got Belle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got everybody, right? Let's check. Let's actually... Let's check up on our Olympians team. There you go. We got Makoto, right? Yeah, we did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, right? Violent Steam. Let me check. Hey, Photo and Cell. Violent Steam. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same, I think. I don't really care too much about Hestia. I'm gonna be honest. I care more about Vesta than Hestia. Yeah, I'm more happy that we got Vesta. Yeah, this is Violent Stream. Okay, cool. I care more about the ceremonial Hestia, the OG one from the first Idas Vesta. Okay. So, character... According to... What's the name? Mediocre. Freaking Atheon is insane. So, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to... rebalance this team. So, sorry, Bet, you're out of the team. And as much as I'd love to have Hestia... Actually, I could have Hestia Familia. Could I? Yes? I think what I'll do... I'll have Lily... Okay, hold on. I'll have Lily head this thing. Because why not? Where is I need just to like filter. There you go. All right. Yeah, where is the Lily that I'm looking for? There you go, that one. Yeah, so I have Lily head the team. I'll have should I have Makoto be behind? I don't know. I'm gonna have to kick one of them out. And I think I want that to be Haruhime, but at the same time, Haruhime is very, very strong, so... Ooh. But at the same time, Makoto... I think I might have to kick out Makoto, right? Yeah, alright, well, that sucks. Alright, let's replace this bell for a better bell. Where's the better bell? Do we just have Argonaut? Or not Argonaut, Atheon? Do we just have Atheon up here? No, we don't have him yet. I mean, we do, but we don't. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's a Pimethus. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, freaking... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Where is our new bell? New bell is right here. Okay, so we have that. Replace Bet with Atheon. Or sorry, yeah, with Epimethus. Let's get Epimethus and Vesta. So we have Epimethus replacing Bet. And then Vesta replacing Makoto. Or maybe we could interchange, Atheon and Vesta. Well, so now that I think about it, is there any new Memoria? There is. cool. Oh, you should probably do that. Did not receive all this stuff at the end of last episode. Should probably do this. There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't. Because I want to keep Makoto, dude. But I want to keep Lily as well, because Lily is Lily, so... plus she was, like, the first one to, like, say, Hestia, you big, fat, dumb... Shoot, dude. I don't know. We'll have to configure this at a later date, I suppose. Yeah, we'll configure this at a later date. I'll make an episode about this, probably in part 2 of Rosa Freeze. But until then, I'm gonna go ahead, keep on sleeping, and, yeah, until the next episode of Danjoni de Almo Tomero Noa Mashigate Iro Dauro To Memoria Freeze Y4. This has been episode 1234, also known as 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead, sleep, and, until the next one, adios so much for watching, and, I'm not gonna hit it.